Okay, guys, so a ton of new cards just dropped in Madden 25 Ultimate Team for the Super Bowl present promo, and we're going to be going over today which cards are worth it and then which ones are not so much. Okay, guys, we are not really going to cover these 92 overall cards because a lot of them honestly just depend on how they or their team actually performs come Super Bowl Sunday, because they do not get any discounted ability buckets. Now, we could talk about attributes, but at this point in the game in Madden, it's really about who gets what abilities and what discounts do they get it for. So we're going to avoid these 92 overalls for right now. I will not say that all of these guys are not worth it or they're all bad cards, but we're really going to focus and hammer in on those 94 to 95s, or not 94 to 95s, the 95s and 96s. So let's get right into those. Okay, guys, and I will again preface this with saying all of these cards are obviously going to be good. They're 95 overall and 96 overall cards, but the biggest point here is going to be abilities for the cards we get. Now, right here, first card, we've got 95 overall Travis Kelce. Comes with 95 speed, 96 catch and traffic, 95 spec catch, 92 short route running, 91 medium route running. Not great run block there, but then he is also going to come with a 92 deep route running, so he hits all of those 90 plus thresholds. For his ability bucket, for his game day bucket, which he will get automatically, he doesn't have to hit any objectives or his team. He'll get tight end apprentice for 0, which is nice. Third down threat for 1 AP and grab and smash for 3. Now, in my opinion, if you take away even looking at these game day bucket upgrades that he could get, because those are not guaranteed, I personally do not think that you guys should go out and get this Travis Kelce, because quite honestly, attribute wise, he's going to be giving you something very similar to what a George Kittle can give you, and George Kittle is going to be way cheaper since he's not on a really good theme team anyways. And these abilities like tight end apprentice for 0 AP would be really good if basically everybody was not running master tactician or hot route master on their quarterback, which if you were one of those people that are not, obviously Travis Kelce may be a good pickup for you. But for me, and in my opinion, I would say stay away from Travis Kelce and save yourself that 680k. Now, going on to the next card, it's going to be 95 overall Kareem Hunt. Now, this card is pretty good. He's coming with 96 base speed, 95 change of direction, 93 truck, and 97 break tackle. So he should be able to pretty much do it all. Like I said, we're just going to ignore those upgrade buckets. What he gets on auto, I guess, is 0 AP goal line back, 1 AP spin cycle, and 3 AP truz. My apologies. So this guy can be really good if you have extra AP to spend on that truz ability. In my opinion, I would avoid getting him and honestly go with a player like Darren McFadden, who's going to be almost half the price. He's getting pretty close to rental price right now, and is going to give you that same 96 base speed, but is going to be a little bit taller and a little bit of a bulkier player model. That's who I'm currently running, and I'm not really going to switch off of him just for Kareem Hunt. Now, if you're a theme teamer out there running a KC theme team, this card's definitely going to be very good, but in my opinion, I would go ahead and, just like with that Travis Kelce, save yourself that 675k and just go ahead and run that Darren McFadden for just about half the price. Now, going on to the next card is going to be 95 overall cornerback Jalen Watson. This guy's coming in with 96 stock speed at corner, 95 man, 95 zone, 97 press, and he is 6'2", 197. So off of just attributes alone, I would say pick this guy up. But if we were going to go look at the ability slots, they are not insane. So he gets 0 AP pick artist, which, I mean, some other cards get it. A really cheap example would be Kevin Byard, that free safety from the Bears Team of the Week promo. He gets it. He also gets Secure Tackler for 1 AP, which would be nice, and Bottleneck for 2. If you're running more of that man-to-man scheme, or I guess any real opportunities where you would run your corners pressed, Bottleneck could be and is a very good ability. It's one of those X factors converted into abilities that we see throughout the promo. But 0 AP Pick Artist definitely could be used, especially if you can turn around and, I mean, I know it's going to be 3 AP just to put mid zone on him. Actually, I lied. You can get mid zone for 1 AP on him, as well as getting 0 AP Pick Artist. So I would say this card is a definite cop. Absolutely go out and get this card. I understand he's going to be a little bit pricey, like we saw right here, 675k, but in my opinion, that's definitely worth it for a card that's going to get you 1 AP combo for mid-zone KO and Pick Artist. I'd pick him up. Next is going to be this George Karlaftis, left end for the Kansas City Chiefs. We're just going in order by team. The attributes pretty good. 97 block shed, 95 power move, 89 finesse move, and 90 speed on him. So he's going to be coming with 0 AP edge threat, 1 AP double or nothing, and 4 AP unstoppable force. Now, just a little side note, if he gets all of his stats right here that you see, he will be able to actually get 5 AP Colossus, which if you do not remember Colossus from last year, that was the best D-line ability in the game, hands down. But for his other ability bucket that is discounted, he will be able to, like I said, this original one gets edge threat, double or nothing, and unstoppable force for 4. All those other ones for 0 or 1. This one, all of these abilities are 1 AP, so he could get 1 AP double or nothing here. And then Secure Tackler, some other ones that are pretty good are like inside stuff and no outsiders. You'll see a lot of people running that, just try to stop the run. Also, he gets Enforcer for 1 AP if you think you would put him in those kind of scenarios. In my opinion, this card, yes, he is very good. He's going to be getting that 0 AP edge threat, but if you're not too worried about defensive line abilities, I wouldn't worry about getting him, but he's one of those cards that I'd kind of put in the middle. Like, if you have the coins to go out and buy these cards, and that's not really an issue, I would go ahead and get him. But if you're worried and working on a limited budget and you've got to prioritize which cards to get, I would not go out and first seek out George Karlaftis, but that's just my opinion. Next card is going to be finally getting into these Eagles players. Jalen Hurts, 95 overall. This card is pretty good. Base stats, he's got base 94 speed, 96 throw power, 91 deep accuracy, 93 play action, 96 throw on the run. Then if we go ahead and look at his game day ability buckets, he gets gift wrap for 0, gunslinger for 2, or truz for 2. So if you're out there running a quarterback power scheme, he could definitely be of use to you, since he will have that permanent truz ability unlocked. Now it is 2 AP. He could get the job done there, but 0 AP gift wrap is pretty nice, and that discounted gunslinger, because then when we go look at his next discounted bucket right here, he gets steamroller for 1 AP, backyard QB for 2. Yeah, so that's really going to be the only ability there for him. He's gonna get those fast playmaker reactions and the additional hot routes, but he will not get the aspect of master tactician that gives him the ability to have conductor built into his player. So he's going to have slower hot routes as a quarterback, and honestly, in my opinion, that's going to be a really big make or break, at least for my scheme and the way that I play. So if it's not for you, then maybe this card would be a pickup, but I honestly have no issue sticking with Jeff Garcia. Now, that's just because Jeff Garcia uses up all my AP on offense, and I know he's a little bit outdated. Sorry, I don't play the game every single day, but this card definitely is good and absolutely can play. But there may be some other options out there that are better for you instead of spending the 685k on a quarterback. This card right here, though, absolutely insane. It's kind of weird that the wide receiver for the Eagles is really good, and then the cornerback for the Chiefs is very, very good. But 96 base speed receivers, there's not that many of them. Obviously, the speed is going to keep going up and up and up, but right now we're seeing a lot of these other cards like Roster Evolution cards drop with 95 base speed at the highest. So we're getting a 96 base speed card here. You see the other route running stats there. For his game day bucket, he's getting 0 AP jukebox, double me for 4, and short elite for 2. This is going to be basically short in and short out elite combined into one ability. Then his second bucket, he's going to get mid in, mid out, deep in, deep out for 1 AP, slot apprentice, outside apprentice, slot-o-matic, jukebox, spin cycle, leapfrog, grab and go, playmaker, human joystick, red zone threat, backlash, all these other abilities. He's also going to get these just for 1 AP, which is actually really, really good. And in my opinion, I think this guy is going to be an absolute cop. Honestly, just off of the... if you run on balanced and not conservative, just for the jukebox alone, because it's a free jukebox, why wouldn't you run it? I think this card is absolutely goated, especially because Eagles team is definitely a hot commodity. Obviously, now both Super Bowl teams are going to be a little bit of a hot commodity, but Eagles team is honestly closer to top of that list. Devontae Smith, I would definitely say, is a cop. Now moving on to Nolan Smith Jr. This guy is a 94 speed defensive lineman that you can have at defensive tackle. So in my mind, that's an immediate yes, go get him, especially when he's going to be coming paired with 96 block shed and 96 finesse move. I'm not too worried about the power move there. And then if we go look at his abilities that he gets for 0, or discounted, I guess, he gets secure tackler for 0. So you're not going to have to worry about broken tackles like that, or with that tank ability. So then you've got no outsiders for 1, and then fearmonger for 4, and then his other discounted ability bucket, he's going to get inside stuff for 1 AP, BOGO for 1 AP, double or nothing for 1 AP. So you could run out, and unpredictable as well. So what you could do is you could run out there with a combination of secure tackler and inside threat, get into the inside stuff, you get into the backfield super quick, and you would not have to worry about those running backs breaking off any of those tackles. I would say that this guy is a cop just because of how fast he is at a defensive line position, because you could run him at defensive tackle and you would be getting insane pressure from him. And then lastly, we've got Oren Burks for the last 95 overall champion guard, 94 speed. He's going to be, none of those attributes up top are going to look too great for an outside linebacker, but if you go down here and you look at his defensive stats, he is a zone corner through and through, or honestly just a coverage corner, because as you can see, or not corner, outside linebacker, because he's got 90 man coverage and 94 zone coverage, which is absolutely insane. And then if we go ahead and we take a look at his abilities, the first bucket, he is going to get flat zone for 1, no outsiders for 0, and reinforcement, which is basically just anywhere on the field KOs, and he's going to be breaking off any of those run blocks for 4 AP there. Then the next discounted ability bucket, he's also going to be getting mid zone for 1 AP. So what you can run on this guy is lurk artist for 1 and mid zone for 1. So you can get a 2 AP mid zone and lurk artist combo, which is absolutely elite. And you could also, I guess, run no outsiders on him since it's free. If you're running this card would be amazing in a 6-1 scheme, and having him sit as one of those outside linebackers, because you're going to be getting the coverage with that mid zone KO. You're going to be able to pick off those balls with that lurk artist, and you're going to be knocking everything out in the flats for that 1 AP flat zone, or you'll be able to stop any of those outside runs that people try to break on you. Now let's go ahead and hop over to these LTDs, and in my opinion, yes, they are good, but you have to look at the prices. You can see right here, Cooper DeJean, 2.9 mil, Saquon Barkley, 3.9 mil, Chris Jones, 1.6 mil, and Patrick Mahomes, 2 million coins. And the other thing is, some of these guys, either Saquon or Patrick Mahomes, are both favored to be the Super Bowl MVPs, depending on which team wins. So these guys could be getting another upgrade that kind of makes these cards obsolete, but that's besides the point. 93 speed here for Mahomes, 97 throw power. All the throw accuracies are absolutely amazing. Then if you go look at his ability stack, he's going to be getting Gunslinger for 2 discounted, or Hot Route Master for 1, or Escape Artist for 3, which, oh man, I have not played against Escape Artist this year. year. I'm hoping it's not as crazy as it has been in years past, but you could run 2 AP Gunslinger, 1 AP Gift Wrap, and then go out here and run a different combination of some of these abilities. Like you'll get, I mean, you could have Conductor for 1, but then if we look at the second discounted bucket, that's going to give you Human Joystick on Patrick Mahomes for 1 AP, Tank for 1 AP. I don't know if he actually hits that threshold of maybe 87 trucking, but you would also get that Backyard QB, same thing that you saw on Jalen Hurts. You'll be able to get here, which is why I would say for the coins that you have to spend on Patrick Mahomes, 2 million, I would honestly tactically downgrade that to that Jalen Hurts card, who's going to be giving you 90% of what this card would give you, except maybe you wouldn't get this one extra discount possibility just because some of these thresholds for him to get stats and abilities are not that insane for the Chiefs to hit, but we just do not know. Like I said, they're not guaranteed. Next is going to be Chris Jones, and honestly, I will show you guys just the abilities. You guys saw the attributes really quick, but he gets El Toro for 0, Interior Threat for 1, and Relentless for 2. I think Interior Threat is a very good pass rush ability in the game. Then if we look at his second tier bucket, he gets Edge Threat if you want to have Edge Threat on him, inside stuff as well if you run him at defensive tackle, and this Double or Nothing ability is very good. If you're not running that, I'd run Unpredictable, but if you're getting them for the same AP cost, just go ahead and run out there with Double or Nothing. Chris Jones, I would go ahead and if he dropped to a good price, I would pick him up, but that's the really big problem with these LTDs is they're literally at least 1.5 mil, which makes it very hard to say that these guys are definite cops. But this guy right here, I mean, regardless of coins, this is like the best card in the game. 97 base speed, running back Saquon Barkley, especially on a theme team that is used heavily this year. 97 speed, 95 change of direction, 97 break tackle, 90 truck. The best running back in the game by far. And he's 97 base speed, like I said. But if we look at his discounted buckets, he's going to get Jukebox for 1, Bulldozer for 1, Human Joystick for 1, and in his game day bucket, he gets Jukebox for 0, Leapfrog for 1, and Ankle Breaker for 3. So price wise, definitely do not cop this guy. But if you literally are one of those people that has, like, I don't know, 10 million plus coins, I would go ahead and pick up this Saquon Barkley. He's the best running back in the game. But like I said, I will caution you, he could end up winning Super Bowl MVP, and then that card is going to be an automatic 99 overall, and he's going to be better than what you even see on this guy. So keep that in mind. And then lastly, Cooper DeJean. I am so low on this card. I understand he's got 96 base speed and 95 base excel, but I mean, unless okay, never mind. He's a good card. I didn't realize that he got mid-zone for 1 AP, so my apologies, Cooper DeJean. I did not know your game. But you can get Pick Artist and mid-zone KO on this card for 1 AP total. That is absolutely insane. I would absolutely run it. You could also get this Extra Popper Avalanche, but in my opinion, if you can get Pick Artist and mid-zone on a card and keep it under like 3 AP, that's amazing. But this card, he gets that for 1, so I would absolutely 100% say that this guy is a pickup. The only issue is, like I said, he's like 2.7 million coins, so it's not really going to be that achievable or that obtainable for that many players or just the regular casual players. But like I said, if you got the coins, I would go ahead and go out and cop him. But that's been it from your boy Dynamic. I hope you guys did enjoy. Let me know down in the comment section below who you thought I got wrong. Click these videos up here if you want some more Madden 25 Ultimate Team content. And like I said, that's been all from your boy Dynamic, y'all. I'm out. Peace.